right?
You got it.
So we are live right now, Michael. We appreciate you taking a few minutes. You guys are all trying to get your stuff started to get this show on the road and start building. So when everybody shows up tomorrow, hopefully tens of thousands of people get to see what Black Buffalo is doing. But tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit. They're going to take this backpack away from me. I'm going to have from underneath all my wires. We'll make it a little easier. So just hold that up to your mouth.
Okay, you got it.
So, and I'll make this easy for Jen too so she can see us. What do we have going on? I know you're like one of the fastest 3D printers. You were saying, is that in the world?
Yeah, we're going as fast as we can for OSHA standards. We do 250 millimeters per second. So that equates to doing roughly 1,000-foot square home in about 20 hours.
1,000-foot square
10-foot high walls, all of the frame, and your inside walls, the whole thing.
Right.
Less than a day.
So we're going to come back by here tomorrow around 1 o'clock, weather permitting. Yeah. If it's later, we just maybe schedule the show later. We're going to try and move some things around. But we really want to get a close-up look at this. Yeah. I want to talk about how your system is expandable lengthwise and widthwise. Not right now.
Yep, you got it.
You got to leave some stuff.
I was ready to go.
The show has to start. Yeah. And listen, they're moving to Strasburg, Pennsylvania, out of New York City, which is amazing. Being that we're from Pennsylvania, that's going to make it easy for us to come and hang out with you guys more often and show what you do. So, you guys been in business how long?
We've bought this company about 7 years ago. We brought the technology here about 3 years ago to the U.S. We're part of the Hyundai Group, Hyundai family.
Sure.
So we have our factories both in South Korea and we have it now in New Jersey, as you mentioned, going to PA.
Right. So tomorrow when we actually have some more time to do this, Michael, can we get into what it takes to actually print a 3D home and kind of maybe like, how's it moving along on the affordability scale of things and where do you see the future of this going? Because we're seeing more and more companies get into 3D printing, whether it's concrete or some polymer type material. So definitely want to cover all that. You be prepared for us?
Absolutely. Would love to have those discussions. There's so much activity. This is the breakout year for this industry.
It is a breakout
really
year.
Happy to be part of your show.
Yeah, and you're feeling that, right? Off-site and construction.
It's insane. I mean, the activity that's going on, the calls, the projects, government work, right, for housing, for for disaster recovery, military applications for this. The affordability is a really big deal. Would love to get in that for you. But the other thing is precast. Right. Everything that goes under the ground, all your waterways, that's all concrete. You eliminate all of the back and forth, totally decrease the carbon footprint, and we should talk about potentially doing some hemp concrete to hopefully get to a net zero compound.
Listen, March is hemp month, and I have a show open in March if you want to come on the show.
Let's do it. We should definitely talk about that.
Because hemp's making its impact now. When you have these ebbs and flows in the market and the pricing for lumber and steel go through the roof, it's opening the doors for all these other players to start getting some attention and really grow. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Totally agree. And that also helped our industry to move forward. It kind of came our way because of that high inflation of all of those natural resources.
Right.
And remember, concrete doesn't burn. So look at California and Paradise. There's so many conversations going on to 3D print areas in Paradise as well because it's safer, it's faster, it's cheaper, and it's a better product.
Yeah.
And when it's done.
And hemp doesn't burn either.
No, exactly
right.
Side of it,
even better. Really cool, right?
Even better.
Unlike most people would think, hemp does not burn, but marijuana does. I don't try and smoke either one personally. So all right, so we're going to look at that. I will say one thing. On my 2 tours overseas, and I was in the military, I would have loved to have a system like this building bunkers for
Absolutely.
me, right? That's the military, the ballistic side of this. We'll get into that tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Dave,
I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for taking time with us.
Good luck getting this done. It looks like it's moving pretty quick.
It's coming along. We can't wait to show you the rest of it when it gets done.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks for everything. All right, we wrap. Oh, Jen wants me to wrap. Are we wrapping up in front of the Buffalo rig here? I'm going to call it the Buffalo rig. Black Buffalo. We're at the Buffalo rig. Anyhow, I'm Dave Cooper, Dave Cooper Live. Stay with us. We're not ending this show. We're going to take you for a walk now. You're going to get some behind the scenes, real life, what's going on, and we'll go to the comments and we'll talk to some people here very shortly. So I love it. Let's do it. Michael, thanks, man.
No, my pleasure.
Yeah, everybody, make sure you say bye one more
Bye-bye.
time.
Hey, thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
All right, great. Hi there.
Hey, we're intrigued. Understand how this works. I can't visualize how it's on the computer and then it's here. I can't.
Oh, and how the computer, well, here's the CEO. He can explain it to you.
You want us to...
You're the CEO?
This is what's amazing of it. I got to fix my backpack. All right. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I got to give him his helmet back. Take off with his helmet. So, part of the real life streaming in the backpack, you got to deal with me jerking the camera around a little bit. I apologize for all that. Look who's with me.
Hey, everybody.
Andrew Seeley. Andrew Seeley. Hey, guess what Andrew Seeley has? Turn around, Andrew. He's got some Dave Cooper swag. Check it out. Hey, listen, you want to join us tomorrow? What time, Jen, are we tomorrow for some swag? 2:15 at the Combilift booth. 2:15. We'll be hanging out with Jerry McCahey, so you definitely want to attend that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Let me log back in here to my chat, and we'll see what you guys are doing out there. But here, guys, I hope you all are really enjoying this behind the scenes because, you know, I know a lot of you can't make it because of restrictions, because of health issues, you know, or anything else that's going on out there. But I do want to say, you know, hopefully this is bringing you guys some of the inside look of what's going on, and you can join us a little bit. So here, I'll take you on the walk. Let me see here. Andrew, put that on. Let's have a conversation while we're walking. We can chat. So, and you can just snip it right there so you don't have to hold it. Be good. So Andrew Seeley's mic'd up. Jen's staying behind the scenes still. She's saving herself for the big reveal tomorrow. Right, Jen? The big reveal. So Andrew, this is your first time to an International Builder Show?
That's correct.
And you're kind of just seeing behind the scenes and what's going on right here. What do you think so far from what you've seen?
Well, it's pretty exciting, Dave. I think there's a lot this year. It's probably a lot more innovation than there was a few years ago, and it looks like, well, it might be a smaller venue. It's going to have a lot here. So I'm pretty excited to watch the staging, watch it taking shape.
Sure. We're going to go back inside, and we're going to walk through an area where you're going to get an inside glimpse of the showroom floor from up high. We got some special access across the catwalk we're going to do. So you guys just stick with us. In about 3 to 5 minutes, we'll be where we need to be, and we'll go in. I wonder, what'd you think of that 3D printing?
It's amazing. I love seeing it.
Yeah. Hopefully the weather holds up so we can do our show tomorrow.
Yeah. The weather's always a factor, but I think they've got some plans and they're showing some really cool stuff. So
yeah, for sure.
It's amazing to see it in person.
So we're outside the back entrance. We're going to go in over here on the side, back into the building. We got to go up a few steps or maybe an escalator, and then we'll be able to see. And yeah, thanks, Jen. Jen said just my lighting. Andrew, you hold that door for us. There you go. Thanks, man. Jen was doing it, and I wasn't paying attention. I've been a bad kid lately. I got to get my stuff together. Yeah, look at the hydroponic. Is that what they call it, right?
Yep. Vertical farming.
They're picking. How's you doing? Vertical farming. How cool is that?
Very cool. Got your salads ready for tomorrow, Dave.
I need my salad. All right, I'm going to spin you guys around to me. This isn't like a phone where you just hit the button and it comes back to you. Great video quality. What's up, Gilbert? Hey, Christoph, all the way from Poland. That's great. We should try it. Cool 3D house. Hey, we're going to be with those guys tomorrow, Christoph. You know what? You should know who they are. They're really good people. Really good people. I got a mask up here, everybody. Now we're back inside. So bear with me. I'll take down the escalator ride and some more hydroponics there. That's all right.
You got it.
Perfect. All right, up the steps we go. We get up here, I might be able to unmask a little bit, but you guys can see that at the top of this escalator ride is going to be another hall. How about this? Where's Jennifer? Find Jennifer. Wave, Jennifer. That's the look of, you do this again, I'm going to beat you. I better turn the camera around. See, if it's on film, I can't get in trouble. That's how it works, right, Andrew? All right, Andrew's going to give us his play-by-play as we go through the catwalk up here. And you'll be able to see down into the showroom floor, which is in that building across the windows there, on both sides.
We got a couple of halls taking place, getting things put together, folks. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the video quality is good. I know I'm jerking the camera a little bit. We should have a gimbal. Believe it or not, I had a camera that was supposed to arrive here yesterday. Guess when it's arrived? When the show ends. It has awesome stabilization. They're really trying to play those. They're hard to come by. They don't make them anymore. Had to pay double for it. And it's not even here for what I need it for. Okay, here we go. A little bit further, you guys are going to see some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, who's that man? The yellow thing. You know your kid skill or what?
Nope, no, but I recognize him. Oh yeah, there you go, Minion.
All right, here we go. So here's a bird's eye view from above.
Can't walk over all the action.
I can't show too much, and I can't get too close. I'm trying to be respectful of my press pass that I had this year. But it's, you got this side here, and this is only part of it, and then we have this side over here too. And then there's other rooms as well. Obviously, this isn't all of it. Excuse me. But this gives you a little bit of a bird's eye view of how much work is going into these booths and setting up everything they're doing, getting ready for the big show tomorrow. So if you were here with us right now, Jen said so. Let me show you. Okay. Go. There's Zonda over there, Arizona Tile, Kafka. That's on this side here, which is pretty cool. Let's go over to the other side. I'll get to the middle window.
More catwalks over there.
There is more catwalks over there, I know. I know, this is behind the scenes, Andrew.
That's
We gotta
right.
be careful.
That's
We're trying to
right.
show some. Looks like we got some HVAC or mechanical people down here. But you can see they're still setting up. Huh? Come on,
Amazing.
look. Who's bringing in the inside look? This is what happens before the show. Andrew, what do you think the coolest thing is when you look down on all this?
Seeing it all take shape, I mean, you can't really imagine all the work that goes into these booths and displays and exhibits. It's pretty amazing to see everybody hard at it, and it's fun to see under the wraps, to see what it all takes.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful.
It is amazing. It is amazing. All right, look at that over there. What is that, Thai Park?
Yeah, that's right.
We'll probably get them a little closer here. So, this is part of the IRL streaming. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, Andrew, where we just bring them on our journey. It's not about any one particular thing. It's about, hey, I know you couldn't attend. We're here, so why don't we bring you what we see?
It's never been more important.
Right? Why don't we bring you what we see so you can see what's going on? And again, tomorrow, we're going to be live down in the fishbowl. I'll call it the fishbowl. Right? Look at Closet Man has a big booth. Oh, there's my tech. Check it out, Jen. There's my tech. And they're hard at work down there. They got their swag laid out. Let's see if I can adjust my lighting. About as good as it's going to get. That blue really plays funny with the camera, huh? Hard at work. All right. Jen, what's next on our schedule? Combilift tomorrow, 2:15. You definitely want to be there for that. 1 o'clock, we're going to be talking about we spin this around. You guys are looking at somebody talking. There's Andrew. Talk, Andrew.
Hey, everybody.
So, we had some great, what are they, church? What did we eat last night to talk? They were good.
Carnitas.
What do you guys think of these sunglasses, right? Jen's trying to give me some cool factor. Is it working?
It's working.
Jen, is it working? She's back there. She's hiding.
She's working.
She is working. Listen,
Non-stop.
You guys all know that's the brains of the mouth.
And the brawn.
And the bronze, yes. You don't want to tangle with Jen. So, all right, there's a lot going on. We had our Building Systems Council meeting this morning, and you want to know what's super exciting? There's going to be some new documents and things for people to find on offsite construction being released this year. And guess what else we voted on? We voted on a new platform to start the process of building net zero. We voted it in today, and I'm sure that information is going to be coming out, in the near future. But we did vote in to the BSC today with the Board of Trustees and the chair that we're going to start doing some net zero steps. Not net zero houses, but we're taking steps towards net zero. How cool is that, Andrew?
It's amazing.
It is amazing, right?
It's right on time.
A lot of people don't realize that we need, uh-oh. Who is that? Hey, you're live. You better smile at least. Give us a smile at least.
Hello from the Builders Show in Orlando,
What's
Florida.
happening? It's Jack Armstrong,
Woo-hoo,
head guy at SEPA. How you doing, buddy?
Just finished the Structural Insulated Panel Association booth in the Building Systems Council. W310, if you don't have any chance
Is that where you're at,
to go.
W310?
W310, so just down the hall, not too far away.
Right.
So very excited about all the high-performance building products that are going to be available for the Building Systems Council, not to mention our little panel discussions and SIP discussions.
But wasn't it great voting in some of the new changes to start working towards net zero?
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, how amazing is that?
Well,
you know, we need the NAHB and their lobbying power and everything they have to help us move forward. And it's great to see them adopting our systems, yeah?
Without a doubt. I think having National Association of Home Builders kind of resolutions on board, embracing energy efficiency, green building, high performance, net zero, and not really getting caught up on these life cycle costs.
Right.
And really being able to allow people to understand the ability to roll it into your mortgage. And who cares if it's $50 more a month? If you're saving $100 on your energy bill, you're cash flow positive. So anyway, come to IBS. We want to see you.
We do want to see you. And Jack, where can we find you again? One more time.
We are in the Building Systems Council with NAHB, and that's W310. And then there's also a great SIPA booth down on the floor with Extreme Panel at, West Hall, 4910. I think.
Your memory is much better than mine.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even work. But yeah, we need people to come by the BSC Lounge. We had a huge turnout in Las Vegas. It's going to be even bigger here. We have more off-site construction professionals here this year than any year in the history of the NAHB.
I think it's something like 39 educational programs this year, and something like 20 some odd of them in the Building Systems Council Lounge. So come on down. We want to see you.
Cool. Well, we're going to swing by and see you. We'll see you at the Building Systems Council Lounge.
Awesome.
Thanks, Jack.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, buddy.
Good seeing you.
All right, cool, man. Now that.
Is Jennifer?
Oh yeah, meet Jennifer. Look, you should.
The Jennifer
Hold on.
in the van with the kids going across the country.
I was telling Jennifer, I was so surprised when they stood up and started talking about our trip and the things that we were doing.
Heard about the twins.
It was beautiful.
And 5-year-old son and everybody, and your extended vacation in Lucerne, Switzerland.
Oh my gosh, nothing
Or
is
should I
private.
say, your extended vacation.
I know.
Yeah, COVID got us.
No, but honestly, Jack, it is so good to meet you in person. And this is the power of IBS, right? You meet these people online, you think you know them.
Walk in the halls, all of a sudden someone pops out.
Yeah, and it's really powerful to have everybody back in person again. Wouldn't you say?
It is a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
For me, being able to just drive up from Fort Lauderdale, it's really easy.
You're close by.
But, exactly.
Here in Fort Lauderdale, we may see you in a few months. We're gonna have a few months here in Florida.
We'll road trip on down, bring the
We
kids.
will. But not until we see you in the Building Systems Council Lounge. We'll see you
Andrew, I
first.
don't think we've met. You're in the fist bump.
Yeah. Andrew Sealy, G-Pod America.
G-Pod America. Oh, we heard a little bit about that too. So I'd like to hear more.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you'll see. You're featured in the Building Systems magazine.
That's right. That whole magazine that's brand new.
Off-site.
I'd like to learn more about that as well. So.
All right. Well, listen, Jack. Busy day tomorrow. We'll see you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. So there we go. We finally got Jennifer to get the mic back in hand. Where you at, Jen?
I'm leaving the picture frame now.
Leaving
I'll hand it back to Andrew. But seriously, meet us here at IBS 2022. That's what it's all about.
All right. Let's go for our walk. Where we have to go now? Jen, where are we off to?
I think we can wander downstairs.
Wander downstairs and pack up. So join us tonight. We're going to be live streaming at the New American Home in the New American Remodel tonight. So we'll be live streaming and showcasing everything we're doing. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Doing great, thank you. All kinds of people. Here's the bookstore. Yeah, everybody's starting to head out.